with Stray Kids, people missed the last train out. Other issues, especially with exiting. Because of the signage, it's very confusing. You're trying to figure out what gate to leave, which one takes you to Uber, which one takes you to the tram station. So signage was not great, enough to the point where they commented on it. After the Stray Kids show, they're like, we are going to put some things into place. So they did make some improvements. Leaving Coldplay, it was only an hour. The signage, I don't think, made it there. People were still very confused and had a hard time getting out of the venue and finding where they needed to go. What the crowd started to do was very similar to EDM, where they started to make friends with each other. Like, this one girl's like, I made friends with this family. They adopted me, and we got to Uber together.
So cute.
They ended up sharing an Uber back to the hotels because their
That's really
hotels were
cute.
close. So, like, we got some kind of nice stuff out of this. So, hey, in a week, that's some improvement for sure. There were complaints from ADA users that it is just not friendly at all. There aren't
I'm personally
smooth,
shocked.
there are not smooth, hard surfaces. It's a lot of grass. They actually have a family sensory room and it's quiet. So if you need like a quiet break, anybody like any age is allowed to use it. It is away though. So it's not one of those rooms where it's quiet and you can still see the venue. You just have to check in with like guest services and you can get in. They have weighted lap pads available.
Oh, cute.
So like that's nice. You could get a little pressure. And then they have something called a sensory kit or a sensory bag. It has fidget tools in it and noise canceling headphones. But that it seemed pretty
That's
good.
cute.
And their sensory room had like a local partner. So all that seemed great if you can get there.
Yeah.
If you can get to these guest service areas, they do have those things available. They did these like town halls and they promised like it's negligible, you won't be able to notice it. Neighborhood people kind of had two different takes on it. There were some people that were like, you promised us this wasn't going to be obtrusive. And then there are other people who were like, you saved me so much money. I didn't have to pay I didn't have to pay for these
It's a free
tickets.
concert.
So the community is divided on if the sound is a good thing or a bad thing. The other issue is that Coldplay shot out confetti cannons and it ended up in this neighborhood, just freaking confetti. And this guy's out in his yard like, are they going to come clean it up? Is the city going to clean it up? No, I'm going to have to clean it up. The venue announced that they would make changes incorporating fan feedback and community feedback, i.e. sound, confetti. After the Stray Kids concert, they added a lot more buses and trains because people were missing the last one. And the other kind of cool thing that they did is that on your way home, the buses are free and the trains are free. So that's like being sponsored by somebody. I think that's kind of a good way to